Today, Jim and I are going to do a review of what we keep in our trunk. What do you call it? Do you call it a trunk, a storage compartment, or a basement? I've heard it referred to as all three. So in the comment section, please let us know. Basement area. We keep several totes, and we have our mat, our chairs, and then all these totes. And I'm going to go through each individual tote and show you just exactly what's in each one. So here you go. So there's our other side with our storage containers, and as you can see, we still have plenty of space to add more material. So I'm going to go through each one of these totes. Jim's going to show you what's in each one, and then along with what's underneath there, we have our red blocking that we stick in here, and one other thing. This rubber mat also goes down into trunk space.
This is our water supply tote and the items that are kept in it. We have a small bucket that's foldable, a small, like a 25-foot hose, and we have a 75-foot hose. That's one of those ones that expands when the water goes in it. We keep a filter. We change that every year. We have a hose in case we ever want to wash anything off. We keep a Y in there, so you hook up both hoses at once, and a pressure regulator, which I think is required basically in about every campground you go to. Forgot to mention, we also use this connector. We hook this up to our trailer before we hook up the filter. Makes it a lot easier to get off. This is much easier to get off of the trailer connection, water connection, than hooking it straight to your filter. This is our sewer, we call it the sewer tote, just a small one we use. We have another 25-foot hose, a different one, that we use just for the flush capabilities of our trailer. We have some bio pouches. Those are your things you drop in to keep the smell down and break up the solid waste in your black tank. We have one of these adapters that we've never used yet, but we feel that it might come in handy someday. We have a set of gloves, and we just bought those at Walmart. And we have a clear an adapter you hook on the end of your hose so you can see what's coming out if you ever needed to. This is our electrical tote that we keep. We have a I don't know how long it is, probably a 10 or 12 foot cable TV cord. We have a lock there for our generator if we ever have to keep it outside or run it. We have a couple of adapters we use. One's 50 amp, one's 30 amp. And we have a surge suppressor that we have used all the time. Here's the contents of our tool tote. We keep a small electrical drill, battery powered. We bought a Ryobi one at Home Depot. We also have a sweeper inside that uses the same battery. So we have two batteries, one charger. We have the drill. We keep in it the tool you need to put down your leveler or your stabilizers on your camper, on our camper. That we bought at Amazon for like $5. It's really cheap. We have this, it's a little mini, like an air compressor. It takes the battery, it's here, And we found it works pretty good. I mean, the gauge goes up to, let's see, gauge goes up to 150 psi. But and it's not the quietest thing in the world, nor is it the fastest, but it does the job. I mean, we can stop on the side of the road, whip this thing out, and pump up a tire in our truck or the camper fairly quickly. We keep just a little thing of bungee cords, different sizes, and we have used those now and again just to tie things up and help organize things. Coming over here, to go with the drill, we have our drill bit set. We just got that one at Harbor Freight, really cheap one, like it's $13 or something. We didn't spend a whole lot on it. And we have used them, and they work okay. We have this little tote full of just miscellaneous screws, nuts, bolts. Gosh knows what's in there. Some breakers, or not breakers, well, you can see what's in there. Just odds and ends of hardware that you never know you might need in a pinch, or we might never need. So who knows? Just going from left to right here, we got an extra handle for our Instant Pot lid. I don't know why we carry it around, but we do just in case ours somehow gets lost or something like that. We have a knife we use, a set of brushes, just a little, a cheap set of 3 brushes. Usually you buy them, you get all 3. A set of crescent wrenches, and this is a temperature. This is a temperature gauge like thing. You can point it at something. Like for example, we'll point it at this battery, and it tells us that battery is 82 degrees out, which is not being used, and that's the temperature outside, so it's pretty close. What will we use it for? We use it for, first time we saw it, we were at Pikes Peak, and the person there had this exact same one, and we used it to check our brakes to make sure we weren't getting too hot. And we have done the same thing when we went through the Poconos. Just checked our brakes to make sure they weren't getting too hot. Looking over here, we got a set of 3 WD-40. One's a spray lube. The gel, one's regular WD-40, one's a silicone. We keep this tough stuff with us all the time. It cleans about anything. And we found it's about the best carpet cleaner we've ever used. We keep some duct tape, some of this yellow thread sealing tape for your gas lines. This tool here, it's one of those things we carry with us, but boy, we just can't remember what it's for. But we don't want to not take it with us in case we ever use it or ever need it.
If anybody knows what it is, leave it in the comments.
Yeah, if you know what it is, feel free to leave it in the comments. We have a tool here we bought at Lowe's, and this tool will let us hold these 3 blades. We can put in a hacksaw blade, a wood cutting blade, or any reciprocating saw blade into that handle real easily. So it's a multi-use tool. And we carry a simple file in case we ever need to file anything. But that's the contents of our toolbox, so to speak. And so far, I mean, besides, we also keep a regular set of tools, like a 53-piece set we bought at Lowe's. So taking this all together with our toolbox we have at Lowe's, I've never had to borrow a tool from anybody at a campsite, nor have I ever needed really a tool that I didn't have. So it's come on pretty handy. This is a tool kit that I was referring to. It's got a full set of screwdrivers, hex bits, and star bits. Different types of wrenches you might need, a pair of scissors, sockets, a hammer, a level, tape measure, and all these bits that I can use in my drill. And I don't know how many piece set this is, but we bought it at Lowe's. and it's been wonderful for everything that we've needed so far.
So as you can see, here's our tool tote. And we have plenty of room still to add tools, but we haven't had any need to. Also in the basement, we store the sewer hose. You set the sewer hose on top of it. So I guess it's called like a caddy or something. But that's in there.
Our camper, a small Rubbermaid broom. We got this at Home Depot for like $6. And it's real short, perfect for traveling with. This is a pop-up trash can. It's spring-loaded, it pops up. We use it for our trash outside.
And then of course we have this tool. This tool is used to crank down the levelers if for some reason our drill doesn't work, but we have that bit. I just ordered another adapter for the drill in case I lose the bit, so I don't think we'll be using this much, but just in case something happened to the drill, we'd have to manually put them down. Here's our Coleman packable table. We love to use it. It's super easy to use. You probably have seen it in some of our videos.
The first step to putting this table together is to spread out the legs. You just do that, and you take your two table supports. They have holes in them that fit in the holes on each end here. Now you can go this way, or you can go, well, you have to go this way, I guess. So, and they're both the same, so these just snap in place. Then the tabletop itself, as you can see, it has these holes here, and these fit right over these pegs here. So basically, in this tabletop, I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's got elastic in it. It spreads.
It's like an accordion.
Like an accordion. So you put one side on, put the other side on, and you just spread it out and snap it into place. And
Easy peasy.
It's really sturdy.
Yeah, we put anything on our grill, our Instant Pot, whatever we're cooking. We use it a lot to cook on. Or if the picnic table and the campground that we're staying at is really nasty and too nasty to even put a tablecloth on, we'll use it to eat off of.
But it's easy to clean. It seems to be all aluminum.
It's very durable.
Very durable. And if you buy it on Amazon, it's a lot cheaper than buying it through a RV dealer. The RV dealers we saw, the same table, and at Cabela's too, at about double or triple the price. So Amazon was the place to buy it.
So we'll attach the link to the Amazon website, or to our website. Just go to the gear page and order it from there. There's no extra charge to you. It just helps us out. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help us.
And when you're all done using it, it all compacts into this nice bag, and it actually fits into this bag. So there's actually room for two of these tables in this one bag if you wanted to.
Yeah, there's extra room in the bag.
There's extra room in the bag. It's not like most things where you can't fit it ever back again.
Check out our gear page on www.noworriesrving.com. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.